Bro.
Or at least maybe not as much. It was miserable.
I mean, I totally agree.
And in all honesty, NIP were looking like one of the coolest teams for a while playing yesterday. It was so much fun watching NIP, so I want more of that. I have high expectations. They're rushing the B bomb side from the T side, and obviously NaVi on the CT side. A big welcome here, ladies and gentlemen. Day 3 of Blast Premier already. We've got a lot of action. Nok with 2 big headshots. Oh, he's going to find one more. A triple kill for Nok. All of them headshots, and NIP will just run down this B bomb side. They win that so quickly.
What's up with Nok and Glocks these days, dude? He did the same thing to EG yesterday with that quad kill in the pistol.
Yeah.
On overpass. Just hitting shots with the Glock. We didn't have X-Ray either. Prius, my dude.
Oh, there we go.
Stop letting launders distract you. Focus on the game.
Yeah, you think that's what's happening out there? Launders just...
Oh, I was just like, wait a second. I'm not seeing anything. Where are they? And then, you know, there you go.
Well, that can have definitely happened.
Definitely launders. I mean, come on, man. He's just sitting there. Maybe he's like casting with Prius or casting at Prius, and Prius is like, please just stop.
So blame him anyway. He can't defend himself here, Semler.
Prius is
We've
stuck.
got the microphones. He can't say anything back, can he? Mac 10s, 2 AKs, and some random buy-ups on the other side. Don't really mind this from NaVi, although I don't want to see a repeat of what was happening. Oh! Hampers for a good swing on that, and Flamey took him down. On Dust 2 yesterday, they did buy way too much NaVi, you know, preventing that AWP on Simple, which I was really not that pleased with. This time, oh, it's another kill for Flamey. This time wasn't... Oh, no! Did he just guess it? They win the round. That is so ridiculous.
That was so filthy. Dude, the fadeaway headshot, and you see it coming, you're lining it up, you're hoping he pulls the trigger, and he gets it done.
It just looked like for a second he was like, I know I'm going to be dead in a couple of seconds because they're all around me. I've got one last bullet.
Dude, he gets 2.
Yeah.
Like, this one right here, point blank on the site as well. It's just awesome. Oh, he saw his feet in the smoke. Sick. Dude. Oh, listen, I mean, Simple has that AK as well, and the countdown is undone. We are good. Let's get into it. And it is going to be a force spy coming in here from NIP. I guess no bomb plant. They're looking, you know, they're staring down the barrel of a hard eco again anyways. So I'm guessing they're just going to go for it. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, they would have had to double eco, I guess. So, you know, give yourself a chance here. If you get a bomb plant, it's kind of all gonna add up anyway. And again, if you just do the damage, you'll be in a good position. So don't really mind all that much. Sneaking around with the scout alone, hoping for a headshot if anyone shows up. It's doable. Not that easy, maybe, but definitely something you could go for now. Although he's getting really close, so I feel like the one-tap headshot here with the scout is just becoming increasingly unlikely. Hoping for a jump down there at CT spawn, but he didn't realize that Astralis is right around the corner, and he will go down. Did not even get to fire a bullet. So that little skirmish has been cancelled. Grenade. Not actually can do anything there. But I don't know if they needed the scout necessarily. I think they just need to go. I put in that smoke, put in the flashbang, and start getting closer to that bomb site. Otherwise, oh wow, he actually got the headshot range. That's interesting. Well, 35 seconds, Semler, and they're almost ready to go.
They're on it. Just trying to check on HLTV real quick. Something I'm gonna have to get back to that in a minute. But it is going to be pushed straight on. Headshot from Simple, quick, clean. I thought he got the third one as well there. I'll go ahead and get a spray on Nok. Triple kill for Simple. Strong start for him. 2 for Electronic. Rock solid defense on that A site. And NaVi, I mean, that's pretty much exactly how it's supposed to go. And they should get to have even more fun now. And I hope that Perfecto puts himself in a position to shine here, because this is going to be a hard eco from NiP. NaVi should know that this is going to be a hard eco from NiP. So you should try and play around that MP9 and get him to farm mucho moolah. So that's the goal right now.
Rake in the cash.
Just hustling. And for now, NiP. Oh,
dive to the Molotov.
Let's go. Just make Perfecto's job easier. And that was a filthy HE on top as well. All right, fair enough. So far, I mean, this is just going to be that hard eco round. There isn't a whole lot that NiP can do. This is much more, where's Perfecto? He'll on B. That's unfortunate. Oh! All right.
It's just so unbelievable. Even when you know that he's good, You see it in. I think this is one of the things that makes Counter-Strike so enjoyable.
Yes.
You see it in.
Forever.
Think, my God, what just happened? You know.
Forever.
Like he didn't actually need. Like they would win the round no matter what, right? He doesn't need it, and it's like, just gonna remind you, this is who you're playing against. 4 kills. I mean,
all one taps. Let's see it. Let's see it again. Give me the replay.
What a fantastically, beautifully violent person.
Me the replay. All smiles. He fires 4 bullets against 4 kills. It's so filthy.
Just amazing, isn't it? Well,
did you hear that? The gong. The Undertaker's arrived, Anders. He showed up. He's got the coffin.
All of those things, yeah. Not wrong. Well, that is not necessarily a good sign for NIP, although they did have so many great things going for them when they were playing OVERPASS against EG. Amongst others is whenever they get control of restrooms, they had some amazing executes into the A-bomb site. So Electronic will shut down both Hampers and Plopsky, and again, that's something that EG really didn't manage to do. They almost always let go of this part of the map, and then, then NIP said, great, now that we have that, we have all the executes, and they made it work. So I think one of the things that NaVi has to do on this map, and maybe they probably watched the game and saw the demo, is don't give them that control. If you give them the staging area, they're going to take the bomb site. I
don't think they watched the game, but their analysts probably did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that NaVi have got maybe like 10 analysts just going over everything.
For sure, yeah.
So, I'm at... Oh. Simple. Sit down. He bleeds. Even though he's at 8 frags already.
I was watching not so much NaVi game, not NaVi game. I couldn't handle that. I didn't want to watch the demos of that. I was actually trying to forget that as much as I can.
It's true, but you were using Skybox to see something else.
I was looking at NIP a lot, and I've got to say, watching Rez play this game and like how he approaches certain obstacles in the game is really, really wild. Like that's something that's worthy of like close study. He's got a particular style that's actually incredible, so we'll see if it's going to be paying off here, especially around smokes. I'll try and call it out if we get to one of those situations, but he's got like a very, very cool way of playing it. Also, good headshots. He's going to get one knock. Will pick up Flamey, and that was a 2-on-4 into a 2-on-2 in just a couple of seconds, so huge plays coming out here from NIP. Going to get the bomb plant as well, and Rez is now covering. That's a great line, but all the way from the back, it's Perfecto showing up, leading Rez in a 1 versus 2 with low health as well.
Need to go together. Oh, that's so unfortunate. The Perfecto doesn't wait. Split second for that smoke to clear. If they wait 1 second longer, the smoke clears and they can work together. Perfecto, I mean...
It's also fun, I guess, is that that actually could have cost him a chance to have like a real career, and the fact that it hasn't, that's also fun. That's also interesting.
But he's just that good. About. That's my point.
Yeah,
he's just that good.
For sure, he is. I think for me, it's between Rez and Plopsky. Like I think Plopsky plays so many difficult positions and so many difficult jobs that, and he actually, I think actually, that's heavily undervalued at the moment. Like he's doing a good job, and most of the time you don't even think, oh yeah, he's playing all of the worst things that you can ask someone to do, basically. So.
Maybe it's just like character driven or something like that. I don't know. It's weird. Like
yeah, but he's also like he's young, right? Like he's still super new to all of this, and yeah, I think it's great. But like I said, watching Rez in demo form and just like paying close attention, you realize there's just a lot going on that he's doing.
I just had a laugh with Rez. What was it? When Valorant first came out,
yeah,
and he just got up. He got up to the rank of Valorant in like 15 games or something, and his only tweet was just easy. This is uninstall. It's like we know, dude. We know.
I beat the game. Gotta find something else.
Moving on.
Oh man. Well.
Rez is a cool guy, but it's just like it's one of that newer generation, unlike the previous Swedish generation where we didn't get to spend much time with them at the hotel bar, you know what I mean?
It's true, it's true. Look at the time. Look at this, they're in connector, so they actually know a lot about what's coming here out of long. They already have a pretty good idea. The only thing they don't know about is Hampus, but otherwise, they're already flanking in to retake this bomb site. Simple shooting through the wall, and Hampus goes down. That was the critical kill for Boomich. He had to get that, or they were going to be in trouble. Rez gets one. Plopsky's going to get Boomich, actually, and somehow, NIP still turned it in their favor. There's only 17 seconds left, and they're going to get one more kill in here, but NaVi could have definitely won this round already. I'd love to see that kill on Boomich, because Boomich had them locked in. They had nowhere to stand as long as he was alive, and that's why that fight versus Hamper was so important, but somehow NIP still find a way out. Now, Simple and Perfecto both retaking. That's a strong kill, and Plopsky could have followed him right into the grave, and Simple's holding it. This is so smart. They see it coming. Brilliant retake coming out. That is some classic and great communication between Perfecto and Simple, and a quad kill on Perfecto. They did that really well.
Making up for the last round.
Yeah.
That's the important bit there. Before, complete and utter lack of communication, it felt like going into the retake, into that clutch situation. This time around, Perfecto rotates around to act as bait for Simple. Gives Simple a chance to get that off into play on the retake. And in the meantime, I mean, Perfecto's just dealing death left and right. And what I was going to say is that we cannot, for an instant... Yeah, a lot of focus there, a lot of frustration for Nip. But we cannot, for an instant, sleep on Nip. They got 10-5 in the first half versus EG yesterday. That's what I was checking, double checking.
Yep.
On the T side, on Overpass. They looked very good, very competent on this map yesterday on IP on that T side. So I expect a lot of bomb plants out of them.
Yeah. You know what really shocked me? Is that because that's one of the games I went to look at. And EG actually had a bunch of really cool strategies for Overpass. So I was confused because I was expecting, you know, as you go back and watch it, like you have one memory of how the game played, and then you actually pay attention in you know, and look at everything, and you realize, wait a minute, they had so much cool stuff going on. I'm slightly struggling to figure out why they didn't do way better EG when I went back and looked at it. So
mental, I think.
Yeah, definitely something.
100% mental on that team. And it's brutal too because you got veterans on there like Stan and Tarek that you should. Yeah, kind of hope to see. I mean, you always root for those guys. They're just excellent competitors, you know, excellent sportsmen. But but yeah, it was a painful loss. It was a painful loss. And you could see the reaction from Stan as well, where he just kind of reclined in his chair after that, staring at the ceiling. Yeah. And you went out early, and you traveled here to be here specifically for this tournament.
Yeah, that's. I mean, they got all the chances they could ask for, right? With the upper and lower bracket, that's how it plays. Simple with the AWP, covering long. Timing is really key at this point in time. Hampers gonna get flashed, but he wants to keep going, and Simple's gonna get flashed back as well. 13 seconds on the clock. That's a critical headshot. Oh, a team kill in the middle. 10 seconds left. And yep, nice job on Rez. He's making sure to try and cover. No one could interrupt the bomb. If that bomb had gone down, or if the planter had gone down, it would have been the end of the round pretty much. Medium range for Boomich on the MP9, and he'll take down Hampers, leaving Twist in a 1 versus 2. Against the 2 MP9s, they have a flashbang, but not really much else to work with. So the bomb, though, awkwardly is on the other side of the boxes from where Twist is, so he's not in that much of a great position here. They're just going to hold it down. They have a kit. I think he can't get there. He might as well run. There's nothing he can do at this point in time, so yeah. I don't know how he ended up there or why he didn't at least try to get a little bit closer. That's tough. 5-2, though. And NaVi are slowly but surely establishing something cool here.
Twist was just thinking 90 chess kind of thing, where he's like, well, I just won't die and give him $600. They both have MP9s, Anders.
Just leave it. You know, the money's more important than the round win. Fair play.
Oh, yeah, he knew where both of them were coming from. No Kevlar on him. One bullet's going to aim punch, and it's just going to be a nightmare. Well, we're not going to overanalyze that too much because that was an eco round after all. Still, Nip are managing to get bomb plants late in the round, but they are getting consistent here. And so NaVi, by no means can they be comfortable. They have no bank really to fall back on.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And now it's a big buy round with an AWP in the future if they want it. Twist has got bank now for an IP. Hampus, we've seen Hampus was fragging hard yesterday versus EG as well. He's a guy to keep an eye on here in this match.
He's been very quiet this game, but you're right. He definitely yesterday was playing well.
He's working on a secret agent. Sorry there, Hampus.
So
working on it. He got one already.
He's there. Boomich. Trying to see if he can get the timing down right. Now, even just spotting someone there is kind of critical, right? That means you want to keep more players on that B bomb side as soon as you see that. Nork playing, I think yesterday Rez was playing that restrooms a lot alone. This time Nork is there just to, again, keep them honest in the A bomb side and not let them rotate 4 people into B. which they almost do have at this point in time. It's just Electronic defending it alone. If he can catch Nork, Simple's back there as well. If they can catch Nork, then they should know what's coming next down to the B-bomb site. Only 30 seconds, and he's trying to make some noise, keep everyone here. And actually, he'll do a good job of that. Look at that, 3 people at the A-bomb site all of a sudden. Only 2 down at B, and that execute is already in progress. Perfecto getting 1 kill, but he's flashed and reloading, and he's going to go down, and surely Flamey will follow right behind him. So this is all working. That's a huge distraction from Nork, and very, very well played.
And very little utility to work with here for a NaVi. I mean, 2 flashes and a smoke, but you would love to have an HE or an incendiary right now to just clear some of these angles or help out. And so NaVi now playing it patient, trying to coordinate together to move on to this bomb site. And I like this from Electronic. Aware of the potential flank, he's going to go hunt Rez down, finds him, swaps out for the AK, and it's looking like NaVi are going to say, we got to save this gun. We got to save these guns. We're not going to go for this retake.
Yeah, so much time already off the clock. As you said, no grenades, low health on Simple. And that's...
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It is. But that, I mean, that was cool to follow as it was unfolding. You could totally see how it started with basically 4 at B, and then 5 seconds later, 2 of them had rotated back, and it was... Yeah, I mean, they just... I mean, I think they slightly got baited by the low time, and then North, made noise. They're like, all right, we got to go. And it's interesting because they had just seen, Boomich had just seen people down in the sewer outside of B, so they had some information, I guess just, contradictory information either side of the map, and they went for A, unfortunately for them. 9th round coming up. 5-3, favor of NaVi at the moment, so I think NIP still holding into this. Not as overwhelming as, as maybe it was against EG, but I think it's fine right now for this Swedish side. I think they're going to be happy with it.
So they're still doing damage for sure.
Yeah.
And if you win this round now, if you're NIP, you are just going to dance, tie it up. You're in a situation to tie it up and take the lead in the half. So yeah. Electronic, that is all down to timing. Unreal. Unfortunate for him that he isn't able to capitalize and take Plopsky as well. But it's still a 1-for-1. This favors NIP. Plopsky jumping on out. And this baits the rotation from NaVi up to that A site. You can see Boomich is up there now.
Yeah.
Flamey, however, works his way back down to B.
I mean, Perfecto, he's looking all the way through that monster tunnel, right? So he's got some good eyes just looking outside of B to see what's coming. They're going to have to find a way to push it back or preferably just shoot him. But either way, as long as he can see what's happening here, they're going to probably keep 2 people up at the A bomb site. So we'll see if they can get the rotation in yet. And they're such a hard position to clear. He's going to get both of them. And the next guy in line, Plopsky's already lower. I don't know how he wins that fight, but he does. And 30 seconds. This is not a round that NIP should be winning at all.
Boomich alone, though. What is this flank going to look like with Boomich? Only got the CZ75 in hand. We've seen how effective that CZ is, though. And if he catches him looking the wrong way, Nock is going to work his way up here. Boomich is ready and waiting for this.
Bombs down to B, but I guess it doesn't matter.
That's unfortunate.
Probably hoping for a bomb plant and then for Nork to sneak in behind, but they just couldn't really find anyone anywhere. So a bit unfortunate for NIP. Not so much though for NaVi. They are able to get a little bit. Boomich can't actually get a rifle. That kind of sucks a little bit because that would have been nice to save the money in terms of buying. NaVi actually even winning that round don't really have that much to work with. So
no, whereas they've got enough for a couple AKs, so get it. I mean, Rez can even get one right now as well himself, so this will be just fine for NIP. They're going to have a better buy than NaVi, it feels like.
Yeah, it's at least edgy now. They have a lot of grenades, actually, surprisingly. Probably got more grenades for NaVi. So, regardless, 10th round here. And I think NaVi, both teams are sort of right, especially if you look at the money, right? Both teams are right on the edge of being able to pick up back-to-back rounds. For NaVi, that would probably mean driving them up towards 8 or something. And, if NIP do it on the other hand, they're probably up around the 5 there, unless some deals happen or something like that. But, yeah, a lot could be decided here in the 10th round. Yeah, Smoke and Molotov check the corner out there at long. No one holding it this time, but good little protocol for NIP to do that. And what are NaVi going to do? Looked like actually they wanted to go aggressive to sort of retake bathrooms. Simple certainly expecting a triple boost, but that is not going to happen. See if Electronic and Boomich could do something here.
Yeah, I like this here from NaVi. You're going to have to challenge It's not early in the round, but you are going to go ahead and make Nip work for it as they try and move up onto this A site. Twist has got a flash over the top, though. Should flash Blumich, yep. And it's just enough for Flopsky to wrap around that corner. The follow-up timing is impeccable from Hampus. That setup. Simple going to hit a beautiful shot. Not going to get the man mid-air, though. But those flashes, that second flash timed to catch the peak.
Yeah.
Nasty.
That's really well done. I mean, I feel like if you set up what Boomich and Electronic was just doing, I would just make it part of the protocol that if Boomich goes down, Electronic can't swing further out than he is to try and take that fight, because, you know,
yeah,
what just happened is exactly what will happen probably almost every time, right? He's just, he's so exposed from that position. So, like, as much as it sucks, just let it go, fall back, help out Simple in the bomb side. I think that's probably a better move than trying to follow up on Boomich, who's essentially already a bit lost. So, yeah, great stuff from NIP. That is huge. And NaVi can at least console themselves with the fact that they're going to be saving the AK and the M4. That means that, they're a little bit more dangerous, but big chance right now for NIP to be picking up a 5th round after winning this the 4th one here. Yeah, he went forward, and you're just making yourself so vulnerable in doing that.
And not being able to save that AWP is so painful.
It is. But more evidence to what we were talking about earlier, right? That once you give Nip the restrooms, they are pretty good at taking this A bomb site.
You give them the room.
Yeah.
How do you go about? You need to go about challenging them a bit earlier than in the half, or in the round rather.
Yeah.
At least maybe some early mid aggression, or challenging it long, or setting up for some kind of trap and restroom. But at least making Nip kind of work to get that map control, rather than just giving it to them freely. You pointed this out at the beginning of the map, that this is similar to what was happening with Nip against EG last
Yeah.
time. I mean, I think that's a fair assessment.
There are so many options, right? I mean, you can certainly try and go and double. Maybe sometimes you can triple stack the connector, and then you can get some strange fights in there, and it can be very hard on the T side to try and dig people out of there. And again, you don't just, at least you don't just get it for free, right? So we'll see what they do. So far, strange mix of weaponry here for NaVi as a result of losing that last round. Not exactly everything they would want. Trying to stand off. Ooh, couldn't really see much, but had the right idea. Heads up play from Plopsky, and he'll get the headshot on Flamey. This is working out incredibly well.
Explosive. And so now, well, Nip, you get to walk in here if you want. Although there are 2 players remaining, you still have the man advantage by a large margin, and you have the nade advantage as well. And so there should be no hope for NaVi in this round. Should be done and dusted. And look at that, Nip, so thorough. They could go in for the jugular, but it's going to be the death of 1,000 cuts here as Rez works his way up through mid. He's going to go ahead and check out A, and that's even going to be done with enough time for Nip to rotate up to A if they want. And you can see Rez, he's got an inkling. He's going to be out here. So why risk letting Simple and Perfecto shoot you in the face?
Yeah.
When you can just clear that A site and get your whole team to rotate over to A.
Yeah.
And plant the bomb for free.
Exactly. 30 seconds. I was going to say, just, please run with the bomb at the very least. Not here. It's a little bit far away, but they'll make it there in time for sure. And yeah, this is just, as you said, a good idea. And they really look at how much they're checking every corner. They want to make sure that the only way they can lose this round now is obviously one of these 2 CT players was hiding in some strange place and just took down the bomb for a second, but they made absolutely sure as they were moving forward that was not going to be possible. Yeah, 5th round now for NIP. And I think that's, for a first half on Overpass, I think Nip are still putting on a very good show. I don't think they're not winning it super decisively. Oh, that is very cheeky. Perfecto is going to be upset.
So cool. You're not going to pull a fast one on Simple, though.
But the bomb might, if he sticks around here. That's the problem. He actually has to move towards them down here. I think even now, it's going to do more damage. Well, there we go.
Yeah. This is another round of eco coming up here. And NIP once again going to be offered the chance to tie things up in this first half. 6-5 for NaVi on the 6 CT side, rather, here in the first half. But Nip I mean, full buy, no worries. They can take their time. They're hitting their shots. And so far, things are unfolding well. As we get the replays here. A little spot. Catches perfecto. And this is, in fact, going to be pretty much a hard eco. I mean, Simple still goes for a CZ75.
Can't control himself, can he?
It is rough, though. I mean, like, you got players like that. Even in a hard eco scenario, they'll just spend. They'll keep spending. I guess it's nice when you got a teammate who's got bank like Flamey, so you know you're going to get drop anyway, right?
Yeah, that's got to be the logic that they're working on. Don't think the CC will make a difference here for Simple. There's going to be quite a few people showing up. It's a pretty good trade actually coming in, and yeah, he gets knocked out. But again, they were coming through the tunnel behind him, so regardless, that would have been rough. But they steal the AK on Perfecto. That's decent. Keep that safe. Run away with it and give up the round. And NaVi will tie up the scoreline here at 6-6. And Plopsky's really doing a lot of the work right now. Up to 12 kills. That is it's pretty good. Right now, NaVi, I still think we're back to sort of the same things. They have to make NIP pay more to get these positions outside of the bomb sites. I mean, and it could be different kinds of payment, I guess, right? They could try and make them pay in terms of the grenades that NIP have to use, or they could try and make them pay in terms of raw kills. But it's something, or time. I mean, there are like 3 different metrics we could think about, you know, payment in all those ways.
Mm-hmm.
And
nothing more valuable than time.
Right. I mean, it's definitely true. At least until we solve some of the deeper problems in the universe, and then we'll have plenty of it.
Ah, I see. The transhuman.
Yeah, just, you know, we'll do it. I'm sure, just around the corner.
Waiting on that uplink.
Listen, you know, some people already think they have found, you know, some of these solutions. So I'm just saying, yeah. I remain hopeful. You know, I believe in all of it, Samlos, you know. Frez, taking a bit of damage. Did he grenaded? I think he got double naded over at the birthday party here. That's the only thing that I can really think of.
Well, what's going on here? We've got, I mean, the thing is, you shouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
Because the round is already in and damage has been dealt. So you got to play the round out. Doesn't matter. Round is already through. Yeah, damage done. Simple as. Thank you, Simple. Yeah, damage done on one player. That's it. It's all right. I mean, you don't get to just call halfway through the round.
Those are the rules.
Them's the rules. Them's the breaks.
Well, listen, I'm sure the admin team is, you know, thinking.
Yeah, but come on, guys. You should know this. I mean, why are we futzing about here?
Well, they know it now. They're still moving forward. They have forgot about the bomb that's all the way back in T-spawn. That's a kind of a critical thing. You said time is important. Bombs definitely are too, at least in the game of Counter-Strike. Rez has got a kill. Ooh, that's a nice quick flick to take down Rez. That's not so easy. That was all the way at the corner of the screen, so he definitely got messed up by that. 30-some seconds, and oh yeah, a little bit of a problem there, I believe, as what, Hampus?
I hope Threat just reaches over and, you know, baps him on the back of the head real quick once this round is over. Like, guys, get focused.
Oh, they might win the round anyway. Look at this. 15 seconds left. Nork and Twist, and then Simple hiding at the edge of the smoke. It's going to be a 2 versus 1. 10 seconds left. He gets the 1. But yeah, Plopsky's in trouble, and Boomich picking up 2 with the FAMAS, and NaVi pick up a 7th round. A little bit of chaos, and I'm sure we will. 7-6. The scoreline. We're back. We've resumed the game, and it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. Near the end of the half, in fact, I think NaVi would feel so much more safe if they could get the next 2 rounds.
Indeed.
Auto shotty on Simple.
It's a tough one, man. And this is going to be a real grind of a night for whoever wins this, because then they got to play another best of 3. Right?
Yes, you're exactly right. It's
yeah. For a second there, I was that's why it can be potentially NaVi, but there is a chance that it keeps going. The beatings will continue.
Oh, yeah, you've seen that coming in. That auto shotgun. It's yeah. a fickle beast in some sense. Sometimes it just doesn't really work, even at medium range. North goes down, but I still think this is just fine for NIP. They more or less have the bomb side, even if once again the bomb is quite far away. And Boomich and Perfecto, again, they want to have something to fight with in the 15th round. Or maybe they don't, because they did just try and throw it away. Perfecto in a 1 versus 4, having taken down Hampus. There's still a long, long road ahead here.
Especially because that bomb is just rotated over to the B site, now that they know where he is. He'll be able to recover an AK, which is cool. But the bomb is not planted in a position where he's going to be able to do anything about it. And Twist, ready and waiting, accepts him with open arms. Perfecto is gone. It turned into Defecto. And it's the 15th round. And so now we get to see, do NIP manage to pick up this last one? It's looking pretty likely considering NaVi's economy is in shambles. That's a sucky one for Nock. He got the first one, but unfortunately for him, couldn't quite pick up that second. No way for him to know. But let's see it.
This is all played out so interestingly. I mean, this could very, very likely end with NIP taking the lead at the end of the half. And again, you would not really have thought that. There was a point early on where it looked like NaVi were really running away with it. What were they? I think they were like 6-2 or something. So from 6-2 into something like 8-7, if it goes out that way, that's a nice turnaround for NIP.
It's really solid.
And I really think, once again, it boils down to the same thing. And once they have the staging areas outside of either A or B, they are a really, really lethal team. So someone in the future, not NaVi in this half, but someone will have to figure out how to stop NIP from doing that. Obviously, it's nowhere near done. Even at 8-7, NaVi could still win the map on the T side. So we'll see how that goes. A little bit of noise being made. Electronic will have for sure heard that. And I don't know if he's going to call in any backup. They are starting to gravitate back there. And actually now look at who's pushing up. It's Flamey pushing outside of B. So yeah, they should have a lot of people ready to go at the A bomb side soon. Not Electronic though.
Yeah, Nock just hunts him down. There are 2 players on the site. They're simple, up close, not going to get the follow-up. He does get a body shot though. But it's still a 4-on-2 situation as NIP are going to be able to just power onto this bomb site. Boomich, he's been spotted! Not going to find the kill. And Flamey goes down in a hail of themselves. It's a big question. I mean, there's a lot of savagery going down in the server right now, Andrews, but there's also a lot of savagery going on Twitter. True. Saw the big news there. Niko been picked up by G2.
That is exciting, isn't it?
Some of those players just throwing their own teammates under the bus. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. We'll see how it all pans out.
I love the drama, I'm not going to lie. Hampus sneaking in with a USP with a point-blank range. He tries to draw back. That's a good way to play it, but Electronic crouches right under that shot and will take him down. So 1-for-1 trade as they start to go towards the B bomb site. But look at who's on a mission to find out. Rez, he's already pushed up. He knows the rest of them are going to be having 3 people in the bomb site ready. This move from Rez is so great. He's running the whole way. He's not afraid to make any sound. He just wants to get here and shoot someone in the back. Plopsky guessing someone will be jumping over. That's not going to happen, and he will go down. And the bomb will be planted, and Rez is only just now showing up. And yeah, they've already spotted him, so I like the idea from Rez, but he may have been just 5 seconds too late, and now this retake is going to be really difficult.
Nigh impossible. Unless they can find one real quick, but there's no HE, there's no nothing to really help take Boomich out of the picture. They're going to have to do it down and dirty. Simple with that P250 has been lethal. And there's Perfecto taking down Twist to start. Perfecto with the second one. Rez, they know exactly where he is. And NaVi, fantastic pistol round to kick things off in the second half. They needed it. They needed it after losing control in the first half. They needed a dominant start here to get things rolling.
And also, in I think in a bunch of different ways, right? All they probably needed really NIP to make this defense successful is one of the kills from one of the people in the B bomb site, right? Plopsky could have had one, or one of the other players in there. That would have probably done it, but NaVi too successful in converting those early kills. They do have armor, but no head armor, so the MAC-10s and the Galils are still going to be really, really dangerous, as evidenced by Plopsky getting exploded, running into the entire team there in the hallways, and that's the round.
Yeah, that's the issue when you skimp on that helmet. You get vulnerable to the SMGs. Yeah. They will shred you. So simple. He's going to be able to get that bomb planted. Bonus money, all gravy. Good for him. NIP, I don't even, with so little damage done, this really is just a question of saving so that you have this gear going into the next round.
Yeah.
No reason to get in here, no reason to pressure. NaVi should be able to back off and save all of their guns, and it's just an ideal situation for NaVi so far. Man, dude, this G2, now I'm like really distracted. Now I'm just thinking, you know, how does this work? I mean, clearly Nico's going to be in-game, after Nexus tweet, clearly Nico's in-game leading. So that speculation kind of ends.
Yeah, I suppose.
And so is Nico just going to expect it to come in here, and how does that work out with Malik, the coach?
I'm sure.
I mean,
I'm sure there will be lots of friction and drama. That's really all I'm hoping for. I hope they use it. It's G2 after all. Like, use it for publicity.
Dude, those guys
get it out there.
They're out there with the PR, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I mean, I know that there's probably lots of ways to think about it, but I'm kind of excited about it. I think it's interesting. Yeah.
Shift. Curious to see what Faze do. What is going to be the play there?
They'll find a way.
They'll find a way. Hopefully Nip find a way here. Yeah, they did keep the gear from last round, so they'll have a chance to do some damage here to NaVi. And NaVi just taking their time, checking the usual boost spots. Flame's still probably going to get shot in the back, and yep, that's because he turned away.
Did he? Oh, he only had a Mac 10, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's not so bad.
Oh, the timing.
Got to be careful. I mean, Nip won a couple of the rounds like this against EG that were really not meant to be won at all. So don't want to give too much away. Boomich going down next, and that was the bomb. They've got it outside of B right now, only with 2 people. And as much as you may want to push the entire team there, sometimes that can actually be, you know, the wrong move. Essentially, get trapped in one side of the map. Plopsky going down. That probably is not at all necessary, given, again, the fact that they have the bomb out there, so gotta be careful about all of it. Rez covering it with a deagle, long range against an AK-47, he's gonna swing for it. They take down Twist, and still plenty of time here for NaVi to recover this. That's why NIP, I mean, it's a weird situation, but you really want to think about how you play this one.
Nades coming in, there's the flash, shot comes in from Hampus. As long as you're tagging him up, these deagles are going to be brutal. Rez with the headshot on Simple, lays him low. Perfecto in a 1v2 now. He's recovered the bomb at least, but with 25 seconds left, he's running out of room to maneuver with, and Rez is going to find the shot.
And he had 1 health at the end, just got tagged, I think, from the scout, so...
Still 9-9, and NaVi, we were just praising him, going, oh man, things are looking so good. And then it is still not able to, they are still not able to get it done. And so Nip just maxing. Loads of money. Fantastic buy for them now. And I'm curious to see what is the answer here from NaVi. It's looking like quick play. They had the money for an AWP. Boomich could have dropped one. Instead, it is going to just be AKs across the board. Some nades as well. Do we want to just see some all-out aggression here from NaVi? That'd be exciting. Makes you think they want to do that when they're just going rifles all over the place like this.
Yeah, I mean, they have the firepower to be that kind of a team, at least in some rounds if they want to, right? Slightly silly round from the last one from NaVi. I'm still, I don't know. Seems like they could have been more focused. Ooh, Rez peeking with the smoke in hand. Boomich, I'm not even sure if you saw him. It didn't look like Boomich was walking forward like someone who was chasing anyone. He was just sort of business as usual, and almost Rez getting caught again with a grenade, but this time he's got some backup, and yeah, this, oh, through the wall, Nok, he didn't even see that. That is I mean, you could see it from Rez's point of view, but Nok just fired that bullet.
That was cool. I love the wall bangs like that. So sick. Plopsky, and it is just Nip locking it down right now.
Just try and contrast the way that Rez is playing this forward position with anything that NaVi did on the CT side. How he's out there all the time, looking aggressive. He's not pushing all the way up, but he's just constantly having a look at, and he's just one person there essentially. But it gives them so much information, and I mean, even this time he obviously won some fights, so that makes it even more impressive. But even in rounds where he wouldn't win those fights, and all he has to do is see someone fall back and, you know, make sure he's still got an eye on it, that's so important. Perfecto down here, making noise. Twist will have heard, so they definitely know. Yeah, surely going to win that one. Big round out of NIP. Really, really shutting down NaVi if they weren't already.
Oh, I'm just chuckling to myself because every time Nip win these rounds here in decisive fashion, I just see Maniac go, yes! Come on, like getting really pumped, getting really into it. Gotta recover. He's got to recover on those predictions, man. It's can't have a repeat. Can't have a repeat. Maniac.
You know, secretly, I just want all the best stuff from Maniac. He's such a nice guy.
But you're doing the reverse, Maniac.
I know. I'm a complicated person too.
I want the best for you, and then I'm still gonna meme on it. I appreciate that, Anders, though. I appreciate that. It's true. I just want the back and forth on the predictions to continue. Oh no, the body block. What even is this?
Just twist. Knowing the lineup. They did a bit. And NaVi, I don't think could dream of doing too much in this particular round. So I don't know what the goal is. I mean, they do have a single deagle there on simple. You could try and do something. He bought it himself as well. So again, I mean, he's so good with it that it's just so hard to question. But at the same time, you want to think about the fact that you're running out of rounds in this game, and eventually it's going to matter whether or not you can buy another AWP or another AK-47. You've got to be careful that you don't deplete all of the funds. Perfect have gone down, and now simple. 40 seconds is a real long time to try and save this AK in this corner. I don't think he's going to try and do that. I think he has to keep marching.
Simple does not play passively, Anders.
True.
Simple, it gets in that. And so, let's see, Hampus gonna peek. There's Simple. Does take a little bit of damage though, so that just made life a little bit more difficult for Simple. Flash across. Can he get the ball? No, he takes the fight, Anders. Man, you really do believe for a second there, going so aggressive that he would take control of that situation, but he isn't quite able to get the job done with Swapski.
Listen, if they give him the right, well, I guess from an IP is the wrong fights, yeah, he can. I mean, that probably is a rule amongst all teams who play against someone like Simple. It's, you know, don't do it. Just don't give him the opportunity because he could do it. 11-9, a 2-round lead now for NIP. You know, on the CT side, they've got a double up setup. They've got some money in the bank. NaVi have used everything that they've got, and Simple could just barely get that AWP. He did get a couple of kills, so he got some extra money for the last round. I mean, that probably helped from the Deagle's point of view, and then we'll see. Rez trying to get that shot, but not quite getting it.
Simple just gonna go ahead and back off, change it up. Just trying to force some utility out of NIP right now. NaVi, you have to look at how well they show a lot of discipline when it comes to the nade usage. It's so hard to get them to waste nades right now. And so NaVi trying to make some noise, trying to get some baits going, but NIP aren't feeling the pressure. Seems like they're perfectly content to just sit and wait. And so Rez on long, do we get a flash? Nope. Fluence just walks right in.
What an angle from Rez to hold. He's completely exposed if someone goes long at that moment. I don't think he can't even see it because of his scope. That's so unusual. Simple though, will take down Twist, and they've also lost Knock in the meantime. We're at the other AWP, so yeah, this B-bomb side, unless somehow Plopsky could come up huge and he's alone for the minute, he's going to have to go wild with this AK-47. I did mention I think he's one of the more interesting players on this team, but this is asking a lot. He's waiting for it. He's already heard the bomb, but he wants to be a little bit sneaky about it. He's going to get that one kill. Electronic, though, will take down Hampus, who was one of the few people who could have helped him out here. Rez is there with the AWP as well, but it's real hard to put into play, and he's going to go down to Simple. Plopsky, I don't know if it would have been better if he would have went as the bomb was being planted, but it's hard to call. Regardless, it'll be NaVi winning the round and saving the AWP and getting up to 10 rounds.
Brilliant. Double digits for NaVi, not going down without a fight. After the results of a few of these rounds, you're just starting to think, are NaVi going to let this slip through their fingers with a whimper? But no, turns out they've got a roar, Anders.
They do. Right now, it's on the up and up, and Perfecto and Simple are sort of leading the charge. So it's not just Simple, which is the Simple show version of NaVi is super fun to watch, but it's not actually what we want. As a team, we want more than just him. Well, those of us who have NaVi's best interests in mind, don't want just the Simple show.
Listen, dude. I mean, it's just the Russell Crowe moment, you know, are you not entertained? That's all I want.
That's true.
Simple, like, NaVi winning or losing is kind of moot, so long as, you know, Simple just needs to pop off. And all the NaVi fans just read.
You just want him in a gladiator pit with a leather skirt on.
He's got the tiger tattooed on his arm, you know, so he's already there. In spirit.
Listen, I'm gonna say it straight up. Simple with the North versus a tiger, I'm sure he'll win that. With a mace or a sword, maybe not.
That's a bit of an ask, yeah.
Maybe one day we can arrange this kind of for battle. Maybe there's a future for it.
Someone get Joe Exotic on the line.
Exactly. There's a crush you weren't expecting in 2020. 40 seconds. And moving forward, Rez is going to be the first point of contact. Oh, he's sticking in. The timing is so disgusting, and Perfecto is going to be so angry. But they have to go. There's no point in doing anything else. All three are out. The grenade is already airborne. 25 seconds, but this is so transparent to NIP. They know everything that's coming from this point on, and they don't really have to panic at all. 20 seconds. NaVi are the ones under pressure right now, and they're trying to see if they can hunt anyone down. Hampers will get the one kill here, and Simple planting the bomb. Oh, on the other side, but he came off it. Yeah, he thought he was going to get run down. That is, I mean, that one kill from Rez made the whole round here for NIP. And again, that's what he does. He pushes forward. He gets the information at the right time. It's so brilliant, and he's up to 24 kills.
It's playing out of the
Yeah, but if you just looked at, you could look at the kills alone and say, oh yeah, Rez is doing great at this game. But that would be completely overlooking how he's doing so many of these things. It's so hard for NIP to counter, or sorry, for NaVi to counter. You can tell, because he's not just playing a forward position and just permanently being there. Half the time when they come looking for him in that position, it's like there's no one there. And then suddenly, oh, he just back, just taking a look, just getting a kill and then running away.
See, that was Electronic just going like, there's no one there.
Yeah.
And I'm dead.
What's going on?
What happened? A little bit of frustration, perhaps? No? Getting focused up? I mean, NaVi, you're not done yet on this map. You're going to eat a round of never mind. You're going to buy into this round with a hero AK.
Ah, this kind of NaVi.
Placed on Simple. It's the CIS AK, the Russian AK.
That is an ancient concept.
Ancient concept, indeed. And, why mess with the tried and true? And
true. Something to be said for tradition, I guess.
yeah, who's running behind him? Nobody.
Nobody.
That's the answer.
So not quite the same strategy.
Not quite the Soviet Army strategy from World War II.
Oh. Well. He's smoking that. Still, you want to just preface and say, strategically, this is a questionable call maybe for NaVi. But when you have Simple, it's probably tempting, right? You're like, well, maybe. We saw what he did earlier when it was just going to pistols up at the stairwell and connector. So
it's like we're in this world now where it didn't work. There's also the world where somebody's jumping or somebody's pushing short, and he just takes their head off with that AK. No way for them to expect there to be an AK in this round, and so they obviously tilt off the planet, and NaVi win the round. That's of course how, when Boomich dropped that op, that AK, that's exactly what he had going in his head. Right?
Yeah,
just picturing that unfolding. Simple as well, because Simple does not picture Simple losing those sorts of situations.
No,
nothing but positive visualization, for Simple. Simple can't even comprehend the concept of losing or missing shots.
Just instantly memory holds any losses that he has. Only thinks about the future. Well, they are going to be mowed down in the monster tunnel or just outside of it. Plopsky with 3 kills, and Simple did eventually get one, but it's way too late to have any kind of an impact. So, still save the AK, I suppose, and just try and carry it into the next round. I mean, this round was nothing really to be too excited about for NaVi. But, they tried. They gave it a shot. It's 13 rounds now for NIP, so a 3-round lead. I think the only thing that we can really say right now for NaVi is that NIP don't have a ton of money. That's the only thing right now that will bring NaVi back, is if they can string together rounds and force the eco on NIP. That's the only way you get back there.
I'm just like that with the Tony or voice Sanders. I was just thinking to say, like, they tried. Isn't they just going to get a participation trophy, right?
They tried.
Yeah, they tried.
Is that Neo who said that? They tried their best or something like that.
They tried and died.
Yeah, done. Hampers and Twist, 9 kills each. A little bit further behind, but I mean, you got 3 out of 5 players playing well. That's okay. That's a good start. And we know Twist and Hampers are really good, so wouldn't be surprised if they're going to be, joining in either on this map or the next one, which is Nuke, I believe.
Indeed, it is. Indeed, it is. Although, whoa, okay, never mind. Thought that was the timing lined up there.
Wait, where did he got wallbanged? He got shot by Hampers all the way back there, through a wall. I'm guessing it's the lip of the monster tunnel that he got shot from.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
off the edge.
Otherwise, when we see the replay, we're all gonna learn something, because yeah,
Where else could it have happened from?
Well, I can guarantee you there is no other place. Like, none that I know of, and I have spent hours wall banging outside of this bomb site. So I feel confident that it could only have been that. He's so far back that it couldn't have been like any kind of reverse. Unless they were boosting to look over the box. I don't know. It's hard to say. I think it was just the lip of the must tunnel there. Symple goes down, and things starting to look a little bit sketchy here. This is actually a very, very important round for NaVi, and they're 3-on-5 with 40 seconds left. And bomb is so far away. It's all the way in T spawn right now. Nothing here looks like this could become a winning round for NaVi. I just don't even see it.
Hampus connecting the shot on Perfecto as well, pretty much snuffs it, yeah.
And they have no grenades. It's super uninspired. He's running in alone way before the other people show it. It's just all, you're getting that feeling that the gas has sort of gone out of the balloon.
Well, yeah, that's
and there are plenty of balloons right on the other side of this wall somewhere.
Flaccid, this
it's not
this
good.
offense. It's not really achieving much. It's lacking oomph.
Counter-terrorists win.
So now, yeah, I mean, it's going to be 14 rounds on the board for NIP. And the Ninjas are just...
So, we'll see. Maybe the last chance right here for NaVi to really have an impact. They need to win this round and the next round, and then they'll probably have a round for free. That'll get them to 13. It's actually a really long road back if you think about it, because NIP again can at least have another couple of buy rounds. You know, even at 13, 14, NIP still probably feeling like, yep, but we've got more chances still. Nice grenade.
Oof. You hate to see it if you're playing, but look, feel it. Oh, and then they line up as well. Ampus gonna drop though. Perfecto barely squeaks out of this, and NaVi still battling. They refuse to back down. Bobic gonna land the shot thanks to that AWP. Takes down Twist, and it is going to be the follow-up here. Plopsky locking it down. Bomb is committed to this B site, and the rotations come through from Rez. He's got NaVi boxed in now. So NaVi, the only way is forward. You cannot back out. You gotta get the job done.
Yeah, waiting here for a long time definitely must be very tricky. They love NIP to come check. They really want someone to walk forward and give them an easy kill, because otherwise, two of them are low on health. And yeah, patience paying off here for Rez, taking down Electronic. As the train went on top, like it was a timed assassination. So here it's Perfecto going down next, then Boomich on his own. 30 seconds in a 1 versus 3. Pulling out the Tech 9 to try and help out. Sneaking right under. Oh, he's running him down. And he's actually going to be able to get it. He has the bomb. He could go to the A-bomb side, or he could wait in the tunnels, turn around, shoot Res. Yeah, he's going to turn back for it. It's so smart, but he doesn't get it. He misses it. I love that idea. Great stuff from Boomich, and now the hunt is on. He has obviously bought now more time for Res to get closer. The bomb plant itself is going to be really awkward here, and he's going to hold it in. No doubt about that. Falls back a little bit, waiting for Rez, and Rez will get the kill instead. A double for him. Not even any doubt in his mind. Man, I thought Boomich had that one.
That would have been an ace clutch as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
right.
man. That was so close for Boomich. Rez the hero, though. Going to keep it together for NIP. Hopefully that gets NaVi fired up. They got a bomb plant. They got the bonus money. Their buy is going to look actually halfway decent now. And I guess just give Boomich an op. Just let Boomich go to town with it, man.
Do it.
Times up those shots. Booma, booma, yay. Clicks it. He nearly had it, man. He nearly had it. That was so close.
Yeah, doubling back like that. I mean...
Yeah, it was inspired.
Nice to see it.
Inspired.
So, 15 to 10. 5 straight rounds in a row for NaVi. It can be done. I mean, again, they just... This weird funk that they're in where no one is really doing much of anything. It's not going to be good enough. Look at this from NIP, though. Pushing out to take down Flamey. That was a double push outside to drop Flamey. Huge play. And just more credit to NIP. We were showering them in praise yesterday, and I see no reason to stop. They're playing great.
Good and solid.
Yeah. Is that a team nade?
Missed it.
Like
I missed you through it. Didn't do a whole lot of damage.
No, I didn't.
But now you're cut in half here for your NaVi. There's already a position. Twist is going to be able to cut off Monster. Rez Electronic does manage to hit the headshot, and so Rez is out of the fight, 4-on-4. NaVi now setting themselves up for a split on B.
But that was Rez playing that same role, and I mean, at this time, yeah, he got caught, but he still managed to see someone there. Now, hard for Twist to do anything. He will drop the bomb, and he's just going to turn around and try and spray straight through. We did get wallbang by Perfecto at the end. 25 seconds, and Hamper's really low on health. He does have at least a teammate here in Plopsky, but yeah, they don't have a lot left to defend with. They wish they had a smoke or a Molotov or anything that could buy time. Oh, he's up in the corner, and he walks right in. It's the bomb down. 10 seconds, and Plopsky, that is the map-winning move. 10 seconds left here. Perfecto's going to get that kill, but surely, oh, does he have time? He's right inside. Oh, he's going to fake it, and that will lose them the whole thing. Oh, no. 16-10. What a dramatic loss at the